Welcome back to our channel. Thank you for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and we shall bring you the latest news as they happen. And together we shall support our great leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network, to make and put the Fulani Janjaweed to shame. He say, frustrated Fulani Nigerian soldiers are weeping after all their efforts to overrun Biafra failed because of the superior strength of IPOB and Eastern Security Network. According to one of the Fulani soldiers, who is very frustrated, he said that militarization, propagandas, lies, and deceit by the Fulani-controlled Nigerian army did not work, despite all the resources the Buhari impostor has put in place. Now, Buhari impostor will be visiting Ebonyi State to beg Dave Umehi, the ex-governor, to help the Fulani Janjaweed take over Biafran states, because they have tried other states and nothing is working. So he wants to see how they can overrun Ebonyi State with the help of Dave Umehi, since Ebonyi is very close or sharing borders with Benue State, and the Fulani terrorists have already taken over Benue State. So they want to see how they can move in their troops into Ebonyi. And that is why the Buhari impostor is visiting Ebonyi State. You know, the terrorist minister of justice, Abubakar Malami, was caught selling presidential pardon to criminals, except those of Biafran origin. They were selling it, making money from presidential pardon. Buhari on Monday said it was difficult to crush the Fulani terrorist bandit because they used their captives as human shield. And Buhari impostor lied that the Fulani terrorists don't care about killing their hostages if they come under attack. It is a delicate situation that requires wisdom, caution, and also patience. But when it comes to Biafrans, they don't look at all those. They don't use wisdom. They don't use caution. And they are not patient. They kill Biafran youths because of the hatred the Fulani has for Biafra, and because Biafrans have refused to allow the Fulani Janjaweed take over the ancestral land. The Buhari impostor is a liar. You know, the Fulani Nigerian government lie that they don't want this kind of tragic outcome where the Fulani terrorists will be attacked and they will kill their hostages. Imagine if this was in Biafra land. Or imagine if the Fulani terrorists were Biafrans. The Buhari impostor would have ordered his compromised Nigerian military to level the whole of Biafra. He would have done that. But because his Fulani terrorist foot soldiers were sent by him, they are covering up for them. You know, the Fulani Nigerian government is responsible for the Kaduna train attack. It has been uncovered. They have been exposed. And it has now been confirmed with the Fulani terrorists, negotiating with the Fulani Nigerian government. The Fulani Nigerian government is using the Kaduna train attack to pardon Fulani terrorists, mass murderers, after the international community condemned Buhari impostors' repentant terrorist policy and programs. Why Biafrans, innocent Biafrans, are arrested for committing no offense, and they are either killed or thrown into solitary confinement. Imagine if Fulani terrorists are Biafrans. Buhari impostor will go all in with the compromised Nigerian military and paramilitary. They will shoot on sight, and they will burn down houses of innocent Biafrans. In Yobe State, INEC office was burnt down, but the compromised Nigerian security operatives did not do anything. Even though the Fulani terrorists killed some security operatives, nothing was done. Buhari impostor and his useless Fulani Nigerian government did not go after the Fulani terrorists. They killed soldiers in Imo State, army couple killed by the Fulani Nigerian government, just because they want to blame IPOB. And they are now turning around and claiming that it was IPOB that carried out the killing. Imagine the lawlessness going on in the zoo. Anti-Graft Agency, EFCC, probe Attorney General Malami and his aides over sales of presidential pardon to over 100 convicts. There have been widespread of criticism of pardon, and the full list of those pardoned is still being kept under wraps. No wonder Malami is building everything. He built hotel, he built a rice mill, and he's building houses, buying cars for people in his state. Money they stole from the Nigerian coffers. That's what he's spending. Some senior officials of the Federal Ministry of Justice have been quizzed by EFCC over suspicion of corruption in the compilation of presidential pardon lists. Buhari controversially pardoned Joshua Dare and Jolin Yame, two former governors, currently serving jail term for corruption, after getting the nod of the Council of State on April 15, just because they crossed carpet from PDP to APC. Both Fulani evil political party, two of them. The council is made up of the president, vice president, former head of states, former chief justices, senate presidents, speaker, governors, and the attorney general of the federation, based on the recommendation of the Presidential Prerogative of Mercy Committee. Buhari submitted names of 162 persons to the council for advice, all except Francis Atuche, former managing director of Bank PHB, and two others were approved. So they did not approve that of Francis Atuche and two others because they are Biafrans. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. And bye-bye for now.